Rage and despair after brazen attack kills 26 in Kashmir. Rage and despair after brazen attack kills 26 in Kashmir. 3 hours ago, Sherilan Mullen, BBC News Mumbai, share. Save. PTI Himanshi bids an emotional farewell to her husband. Naval officer Vinay Narwal, who was killed in the attack PTI. Himanshi left, bid an emotional farewell to her husband. Naval officer Vinay Narwal, who was killed, an Indian naval officer on honeymoon, a tourist guide who was sole breadwinner for his family, and a businessman holidaying with his wife and children were among the victims of the horrific attack that killed 26 people in Indian-administered Kashmir. A group of gunmen opened fire on Tuesday on tourists at a resort in Pahalgam, a picturesque town in the Himalayas, often described as the Switzerland of India. Visitors from different states in India were killed, others seriously injured. There is no official confirmation on the numbers yet from the government. The attack was one of the deadliest in recent years in the troubled region, and it has shattered the lives of many. The attack took place on Tuesday afternoon. Eyewitnesses told the BBC that tourists had gathered at Bai Saran, a mountaintop meadow 5 kilometers, 3 miles from Pahalgam, when they heard the sound of bullets ripping through the air. They began to run for cover, and in the chaos, some were injured or separated from their groups. Venu Bai, who fractured his arm as he was trying to escape, told BBC Hindi that there was confusion and mayhem everywhere. Children could be heard screaming and no one knew what was going on, he said. Priyadarshini, whose husband, Prashant Satpathy, was killed in the attack, told the Indian Express newspaper that he was hit by a bullet as they were alighting from a ropeway. J.S. Chandramouli, a retired banker who had traveled to Kashmir with his wife and 4 others, became separated from his group and his bullet-ridden body was found several hours later at the site of the attack. The newspaper reported most of the victims were Hindu men. Some eyewitnesses said it appeared the gunmen targeted non-Muslims, but others have described the shooting as random. A local Muslim man was among the victims. India's government has not given an official account on whether people were targeted on the basis of religion. Himanshi, who was on honeymoon with her husband Vinay Narwal, an Indian naval officer, can be heard saying in a video that has now gone viral that one of the attackers asked her husband if he was a Muslim. When he said no, the man shot him dead, she said. The couple married last week, on 16th April. On Wednesday, Himanshi bid a tearful farewell to her husband as he lay in a coffin draped with the Indian flag. He was the best man. I pray that his soul rests in peace and he has the best life wherever he is, she said. Vinay's grandfather, Hawa Singh Narwal, told BBC Punjabi that his grandson had initially wanted to go to Switzerland for his honeymoon,